No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Sooners will put total leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Huskies offense will go to work first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big...
Turning it on! And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's second down. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Harris. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll tell you this, somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
A run for the quarterback. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. They want to throw it. A little screen to the running back. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Oh, the attempt is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Quickly to the tight end. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Rush is on him. He's got an open man. There he goes. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. The give to the tailback. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Plows through the defense. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Dropping back, it's Dampier. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And how about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
Washington sends out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kearney. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Sategna. Touchdown, Sooners! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Working that left side. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Off play action. Spins away from the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Dampier. Under fire. He's going for it all. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Back to pass on second down. Got his man on the outside. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. When the ball is wiggled free near their own goal line. Is this Christmas? Is this the gift-giving season? An absolute gift in the end zone, and the defense takes advantage, recovering the fumble for the touchdown.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Finds his man. It's Gibson. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gibson.
Early in the game, I love giving my quarterback a look. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Sooners come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Finds the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. You say, why not throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes you just need to give the punt team some space. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for a crease, it's Tatum. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. The give to the back. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. And the Huskies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David. To me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Rides the back and leaves it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. The Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Helms. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Tatum. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quick release by the QB. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure coming. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Caught behind the line. It's Tatum. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. With the catch. It's Tatum. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. The give on the option. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Wants to go up top. He's in open space downfield. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Firing to the right, complete. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Right down the boulevard. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Swings it out to the flat.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll try the run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Chuck it away just as he was hit. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Back to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? Catch in the middle, it's Helms. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Got it looking for a first. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Makes the catch.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The Sooners come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He wants to throw it again. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll start this drive firing. Quick strike complete.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on field.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on first down. He unleashes a long one. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Wants to fire on second down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back. He's down at the 25-yard line, waiting moments of the first half. It is a first down.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Mateer. He's got him in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. This crowd knows when to bring it. Got his man on the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Second and goal for this offense. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be fourth down. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. So this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got it in the middle, it's Kearney. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. To the air, it's Mateer. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Sooners line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Hand off from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
That's reeled in. It's Kearney. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him. It's finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. To the air, it's Mateer. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on.
Pass interference. Defense.
and the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. He'll throw it. Got a man. It's Gibson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Lets it fly. Complete downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Wants to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stopper at the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd down after that run. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to let it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Kick is in the air. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 2nd down. To the air, it's Dampier. Here comes the heat. Quarterback extends the play. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. They finally get to him. The one. Pick up the 1st down. The Huskies have this offense rolling. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Working that left side now. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And the Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll close the gap to 14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Here's the handoff. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. And the ball's loose in the backfield. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Surging forward on the sneak.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call Red Snoopy. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Gibson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Grabbed over the middle, it's Gibson. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Kearney. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Helms. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. A first down run in the red zone. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down in 2nd and 9. He's got it on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Dampier. Dumps it to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Tatum. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on second down. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Wants to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Tatum. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He leaves it with his back.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that.
Roughing the kick. Defense.
This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Fakes to grab. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Leaves it with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Harris. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. Quarterback on the keeper. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's second and long. Grabbed behind the line, it's Helms. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Grab near the marker, it's Sategna. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, the ball's on the ground. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Gives it on the option. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. It's a draw. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. He's got his man. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Tatum. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looking downfield on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just add better players, more physical.